Hey there, ladies. Claire Luffman here, and welcome to our weekly series of the 30 Essential Success Habits for a Six-Figure and Beyond Business. And last week we talked about Success Habit 1, so let's dive on into the second success habit. And that is for us to build our business around what's most important. And the sooner we can do that in creating our business, the better off we are. So let's quickly talk through this. Let's remember what your big whys are. Why did you even want to create this business? And are you able to do the things that you wanted when you started the business? And really to know and respect your core values. So what are your core values, and are you living in alignment? And then just consciously building your ideal business model. There's a way that you want to run your business. So know it and make decisions so that you're more and more in alignment. So why are you in business? Here's a picture of me and my husband Eric and son Dylan, and we want to know what our really big reasons are, our big whys, and there you go. That picture shows it in a nutshell. And I want to make sure my reasons are built into my business model. So many of you know it's real important for me that I work just during the day while Dylan is at school. And that's why I built this business. I built this business because I wanted to get back in the home. And that sounds almost archaic to me to come out of my mouth. If you knew me as this corporate girl, I was moving up the corporate ladder. I worked in Manhattan, worked in the World Trade Center when that was there, then moved down here in North Carolina and just worked for the corporate world. And so to say I want to get back in the home, that sounds archaic to me, but that's exactly what I wanted. After a big health scare and really super advanced breast cancer, wasn't given the best chances of survival, darn right, I had this deep burning desire to get back in the home, to have that time and that energy to grow into the wife and the mom and the woman that I wanted to be. So I want to always remember that when I'm making decisions such as how I run my business or when I work my business. Because if I am growing a business where the business is completely taking over my life, not only is it not going to be successful, but it's not going to be fun. It's not going to feel right. So remember that, your big why in your business sort of goes hand in hand to know your core values. Can you let me know what your core values are? Could you say that and share them easily? Well, let's know what our core values are. And your values truly are what identify you. They are you to the core. They're what you stand for. And when you're living in an alignment with your values, life's good. You're happy, you're excited, getting great results, you're feeling good about yourself. When we're not in alignment, we can truly just feel drained. Something just feels off. A lot of times we don't even put our fingers on it, or it's hard to put our fingers on it because a lot of times we don't even know what our core values are. Here are my core values. There's probably 90 plus core values to choose from. And that's not even an all-inclusive list, but that's a great list for you then to narrow it down to your top 5. So mine are family, faith, health, security, and zest for life. Sort of gave you the example of family and how it's real important to me that I have that family time. Now, that was a decision when I was growing my business, because don't you think there's lots of women business owners that are growing a business part-time while they're working a full-time job, and they would want access to a business coach at nights or on weekends. But for me, I just wasn't willing to create my business model like that. I wanted to respect my core values. I can tell you that I love my my calls with my clients. So let's say I had a coaching call, one-on-one, let's say it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon versus 8 o'clock in the evening. I could tell you that 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm going to enjoy so much more. The one in the evening is just going to be hanging over my head. But why is that? Let's say it's even the same client that I love. I love the act of coaching, of encouraging, inspiring, helping individuals get incredible results. So it's not the act of coaching. It was just the time. So it's so important for us to know that. Faith, it's important that I am building a business where I'm just honest and transparent. And most of you know I'm a strong Christian, and I just let that out there, right? It's either going to resonate with folks or not, but it's so important, I believe, to be authentic in our marketing. Health, it's important that I make sure that I'm scheduling time in my calendar to exercise, to eat well. right? It goes all the way even to number 5, zest for life. I love relaxation time. I love lots of relaxation time. So again, that goes into having evenings and weekends off. Having that time to just stop and smell the roses. Being super productive while I'm working and then just enjoying life when I'm not. So stay tuned to Thursday's e-newsletter. I'm going to actually show you how you can identify what your top 5 core values are. And then let's just remember to build your ideal business model. You have lots of choices as far as how you set up your business model. Meaning your business model gets down to the first bullet here, right? The money earning activities of your business. Are you in alignment? Now, I've given an example before about how I had been a Mary Kay sales director, and that's a great business. The business model, part of it was growing a team, right? And growing a team, there's part of it that I enjoyed. I loved having this whole unit of women that I was able to have my weekly training meeting and encourage and inspire. But the whole act of team building, it to me just felt like work. It wasn't in direct alignment. It just didn't come natural. And so I would feel sort of out of sync with that type of business model where that was a core money earning activity versus what I do now, right? I love all my money earning activities. I love working my marketing plan, which is going to live networking events and giving webinars, and I love working my marketing plan. And I love my time with my clients. I love that one-on-one or providing training. And I also love to learn. And I love to simplify not only what I'm learning, but what's working in my business. And to translate that, right? To essentially put that together to my curriculum, if you will. I love all of that. So you can see I'm the same person, but I would thrive more in a business where my strengths, my love, what just comes more natural to me, what I love to call your brilliance, is in direct alignment with how your business makes money. And your business model is also when you're working, right? The hours you're working, who you're working with, how you're helping them. So we always want to make sure we're building a business where our business model just feels right. It's in direct alignment with who we are and what's most important to us. This last bullet where it says how you're helping them, my business has transformed. You'll see that I don't offer information products or those types of things where information is information. I see way too many people, business owners that are struggling. It's not that they don't know what to do. It's that they aren't implementing. So my passion is to work with folks one-on-one or in small groups intensely, right? Or working together every single week for 12 weeks, for 3 months. And it is on action and on implementation and getting their business up and running. Getting clear on what they're offering and the price point and how to streamline what they're offering and how to market and actually get their marketing strategies up and running and fine-tuned. And then actually how to convert their leads to paying clients. So they're actually doing that, right? Whether it's having sales conversations and actually making money during this program. It's 12 weeks, so it's pretty intense. So my business model is that I don't have to work or don't work with hundreds and hundreds of people each year, right? It's a smaller group of people because they get my 100% time and attention and energy. But that's a business model that feels right to me. So it's so important just for us to be aware. So that's the second success habit, is building your business around what's most important to you. So always just asking yourself, are you in alignment? How can you be more in alignment? Are your values being respected? Are you consciously building your ideal business model? Meaning who you're working with and where you're working and the hours you're working and how you're serving people. All right, ladies, now go implement. Right? This free curriculum is going to cover all the 30 essential success habits, which is so key. It's going to be great content, but you've got to implement. That's what it's about, replacing your unproductive work habits. The way right now maybe that you aren't effectively managing your time or marketing or following up, replacing your unproductive habits with new success habits. So stay tuned to next week. We're going to dive into the third success habit. And ladies, please, I would love for you to share this video. Invite your friends, your business women that you know to come on this journey with us. I love it. The more the merrier. And again, I'm here to help. Check out my website, claireluffman.com. See how I support businesswomen. See how I mentor them intensely so they can get significant results in the quickest, fastest path. All right, ladies, in the meantime, I'm cheering you on, and I'll talk with you next week.